and anyone listening, here's how you can make $120,000 a year. I'm talking six figures, more than six figures, more than twice most of your friends' salaries. I'm going to tell you how you can make $120,000 a year as an independent artist in 2022. Okay? Here's how it works. NFTs. Say it with me. NFTs. That's it, dude. Let's break it down. All you need as an artist is 10,000 dedicated fans. So if getting 10,000 dedicated means you need 50,000, you know what I mean? Or you need 100,000, or 10,000 is the exact number you need because you know each one of those people is ride or die for you. However you get those 10,000 people, you need 10,000 yeses for this to work. And that's easy because the internet exists. I just got 150 Twitter followers yesterday, okay? So if I can get 150 in one day, you as an artist who's producing probably some of the greatest music in your area, let alone your state, let alone the country, you can get 10,000 people to rock with you, okay? So that's your first step. So if you don't have that, obviously work, grind, release music, do what you got to do. Get that small following. 10,000 people is a small town. You can get 10,000 fans coming out of York County. I guarantee you, if I put my mind to it, I could get someone 10,000 fans as a musician. Easy, dude. Easy 10,000. Nonetheless, get 10,000 fans. Spend the next 12 months creating mixtapes, albums, CDs, full-length albums, short albums, 5-episode podcast series about your life. Spend 12 months or however long you need. All you need is 12 projects. You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 projects to make this happen. So if you can pump out 10 CDs, 10 demos, 10 whatever, plus 2 more, you got 12. Now what you do is you create 10,000 NFTs of each one of your projects, okay? There's a visual on the screen. Stick with me. You make 10,000 versions of each of your albums, demos, podcast series, whatever projects you're doing, those 12 projects, make 10,000 of each copies. There's software online to do this. Google it. You'll find it. You sell each one each month. Each month you do a drop. You drop one album, one whatever. 10,000 NFTs of this project. It comes with all the MP3s, all the music videos, everything that your fans need for $1. You sell each project each month for $1. And your 10,000 fans now turn that $1 album sale into $10,000 each month. Why are they doing this? Because they're not only receiving the music and the files and the MP3s and the behind the scene videos and the music video files that you include with the digital download, but because they're NFTs, you bake into the smart contract that every time they resell these NFTs to new and future fans and people who missed the drop and missed out and did this and that and whatever, they get a 20% royalty on every time that NFT is resold. The lifetime of them owning that NFT, they get 10% off merch. The lifetime of them owning that NFT, they get 1 free ticket to a live show. And, of course, the album and all of its files. They can download everything. They can just put those files on their MP3 player, sell off the NFT for whatever it's worth now. You started it out as $1. It might be $10. It might be $100. It might be $1,000, depending on how big the band gets. But you do that every month because you have 12 projects NFT'd up. And your fans will come through every month because your fans only have to spend $1. Your fans have to spend $12 in 1 year on you. And if they can't do that, they're not your fans. Okay? And now they have the opportunity to resell them for money. You make the money off of that deal with the royalties. They make monies off the deals with the royalties. They get 10% off your merch. They get tickets to live shows. They can sell them to their friends. They can trade with them. They can do whatever they want. The value as your band goes up of those NFTs will go up. You make money. Your fans make money. And that is how you directly fund a tour and everything else that Post Malone, Lizzo, Ed Sheeran, you want to do what they're doing? Do exactly what I just said. Get yourself 120 grand, fund your own tour, pick 50 dates next year in the top 20 cities across the country, rent a shitty van, get the cheapest flight tickets on Allegiant that you possibly can to get there, and have a blast. And I guarantee you when you're done, your Spotify, YouTube channel, and all that other shit will be replenished from all your new fans and all of the shit that you've done on the road at those 50 states and everything you're doing in the NFT space. You won't need to fund your own tours anymore. The fans will do it for you. And that's how the music industry is going to change. If you're an independent artist and you're not doing that right now, I don't know how to help you. I don't know how else to help. Like here's what people don't understand, okay? Is that social media is about to be the equivalent to the beeper. In 10 to 15 years, social media will be equivalent to the beeper. There was a time like in middle and high school when like only business people and rich like office guys had beepers, dude. Okay, then everyone got it. Beep, beep, someone's calling. My mom's got one. She's a nurse. Everyone demonizes like the current, the what's happening now. What's happening now is always the wrong thing to do. Justin's motto is never be the first in line for anything, right? So everyone's scared of the new technology and the way things are happening. The same way people demonize the beeper and then the smartphone dude, right, is the same in 20 years. Like we'll be dreaming of a much simpler time, like having a freaking iPhone, like having an iPhone with the Facebook app on it, when now we're required to go to Facebook and with VR equipment and talk to our friends in the metaverse that way. Because as soon as Facebook goes all in on the metaverse, the Facebook app goes away. You know what I mean? Like it's inevitable. Like history. Like go talk to someone. Like go talk to, if you have relatives, go talk to someone who lived or like read an article from the 1920s about how the radio, I'll say it, the radio, the thing that we all still listen, the radio, aka podcast, how the radio was destroying lives. Because kids wanted to stay inside and stand around and listen to baseball games instead of going outside and playing them like the 1880s. You know what I mean? Actually playing baseball. Like history is repeating itself. It's just a cycle. It's just a cycle after cycle after cycle. You thought we were going to have these phones in our hands forever? No. Next step's the goggles. Next step's integration. Next step's just talking telepathically to each other or just thinking something and then it goes to the cloud or whatever the fuck Elon Musk comes up with next. You know what I mean?